Sometimes when you're new to RVing, it takes a little time to figure out what everything is. The first thing I want to talk about is electrical service. Now some people get confused with all the terms. We've got 50 amp, we've got 30 amp, we've got 15 amp. Everybody throws those around like we should all know exactly what they mean. Well, here's exactly what it means. Some of the motorhomes that we have are set up for what we call 30 amp service. That means they don't have as many things on them. Maybe they have one air conditioner, or maybe they have a little bit smaller generator. Those are usually your Class C's, your smaller Class A's. Those will be 30 amp service. And then some of your bigger Class A's and your diesels are what we call 50 amp service. The biggest difference is the fact that you got to look at the size of your power cord. Now this particular power cord that I'm pulling out here, you can kind of see the diameter of exactly what the cord looks like. You can see it's pretty hefty, but not too big. It's pretty easy to handle. But the biggest thing is you're going to see the 3 prongs that are located here on a 30 amp service. Now, with 30 amp service, you'll get to a campground, and if you're looking to figure out what kind of service you need, obviously 30 amp. Now, it would be smart if you looked at some reducers that you may want to get for when you go to the campground. That way, if you get somewhere where it's only 50 amp, you can plug the 30 amp into the 50 amp and it will only obviously allow you to use part of the electricity. Same way when we look at 50 amp. So if we have 3 prongs and this size diameter on a 30 amp cord, we have a much larger cord, which is for the 50 amp. You can see it's much larger in diameter, it's bigger overall plug, and you can see it's got 4 prongs on it. When you look at the campground and you look at the electrical panel when you open it up, a lot of times all 3 will be available, sometimes they won't. Same way here, you've got 50 amp service, 4 plugs. You've got 30 amp service, which is obviously going to be the 3 plugs. So if we hold them side by side, you can see there's a significant difference in the size of the wire and what the plug itself looks like. So when we go out camping, just remember, 30 amp service, 50 amp service. Make sure you know exactly which one your coach has before arriving at the campground.